All right, so now we will be going from moles to grams. So the question is, how many grams of HCl are consumed? This is part A. How many grams of HCl are consumed by the reaction of 2.5 moles of magnesium? So the first thing we have to do is balance our equation. Mg plus HCl produces MgCl plus H2. So first, we're gonna write our elements. H, Cl, Mg, H, Cl. So now we're gonna write how many each one has. For Mg, it's 1. On the left, we're on the left side, the reactant side. For H, it's 1. For Cl, it's 1. So everything on this side has only 1. On the right side, for Mg, it's 1. For H, it's 2. For Cl, it's 2. So we got 2 H's over here and 1 over here. So we need 2 H's on this side. So basically you can do 2 divided by 1 is gonna give us 2. So put a 2 in front. 2 times, then you multiply the 2 times all of this. 2 times H is gonna give us 2. So cross the 1 out, make it a 2. 2 times Cl is gonna give us 2. So cross the 1 out, put a 2. And now everything is balanced. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. So now we can answer the question. How many grams of HCl are consumed by the reaction of 2.5 moles of magnesium? So this is what they give us, 2.5 moles of magnesium. So that is what we will be writing first. 2.5 moles of magnesium. So that's Mg over 1. And we're going from moles to grams, so we're gonna have 3 lines this time. Moles to moles is 2 lines. Moles to grams is gonna be 3 lines. All right, how many grams of HCl are consumed? So that's what we're trying to find out. So that's what's gonna go in this very last line. Grams, whatever you're trying to find, that's what's going to go in the top of the last line. Grams of HCl. So remember, whatever goes on the top of here goes down here. So moles of Mg, moles of Mg. So since we're going from moles to grams, this second one in the middle will also be moles. This will be moles of HCl. So moles of HCl. So again, whatever goes up here is going to go down here. Moles of HCl. So remember, if you have grams of something, you're also going to have moles of it at the bottom. And it's also, when it's grams to moles, there's going to be 1 mole equal to however many grams. So for this one, you will actually need the periodic table because you got to know what the molar mass is. So for hydrogen on the periodic table, it's 1.008. And for chlorine, which is Cl, it's 35.453. So then you just add them together. So that's what, 1, carry the 1, 6, 4, and then 36. So the molar mass should be 36 for HCl, should be 36.461. Let me get a calculator to verify that. All right, so I'm gonna take 1.008 plus 35.453. And yes, as you can see, it's 36.461. So that is our molar mass. That's what's going at the top. So then we come over here to the molar ratio in the middle. We find out what was in front of HCl. It's a 2 in front of HCl, so that's what's going to go on top. What was in front of Mg? Nothing. So if it's nothing, it's pretend it's a 1. So 1. Then now you just multiply everything. These are going to cancel out. So you'll be left with 2.5 times 2 times 36.461, which equals 182.305. So let's round up to 31 grams of HCl. Because everything at the bottom is 1, so 1 times 1 times 1 is 1. So that would be our answer for part A. Now let's do part B. Part B says, what is the mass in grams of hydrogen gas when 4.0 moles of HCl is added to the reaction? So this is what they give us first, 4.0 moles of HCl. So that's what we're starting off with. 4.0 moles HCl over 1. So again, we're going from moles to grams, so we're going to need 3 lines. What is the mass in grams of H2 gas? So remember, that's what we're ending up with. So grams of H2. So again, whatever is up here is going to go down here. And remember also, if I have grams of H2 over here, I'm going to have moles of H2 at the bottom. So moles of HCl is up here. So down here is going to be moles of HCl. So remember, the middle part, since I'm going from moles to grams, the middle part is the molar ratio part. So I'm going to have moles of H2 over here. Because molar ratio is going to be mole over mole. So H2 is what I'm trying to find out. I'm going to have H2 at the top for moles. Also because I had it down here. So wherever goes down here, it goes up here, it goes down here. So now, for H2, the molar mass is just 1.008 times 2. So 1.008 is going to be 2.16. So that's what's going to be right here, 2.016 over 1. Because remember, when it's grams to moles, the moles is always 1. So now we go in our equation and we look at for the molar ratio. What's in front of the H2? Nothing. So let's pretend it's a 1. So 1. What's in front of HCl? 2. So it's going to be 4 times 1 times 2.016 equals 8.064 divided by 2. And the answer should be 4.032. We're going to round it. Remember, that's going to cross out, that's going to cross out, that's going to cross out, that's going to cross out. Grams of H2 is what we're going to be left with. So this would be our answer for part B. And this is our answer for part A. So that is how you go from moles to grams in stoichiometry. Next, we're going to flip it and go from grams to moles.